depending on your situation, taking CPP early versus delaying it until 70 can be a $200,000 decision. If you're in a couple, that'll be amplified, and you don't want to get this wrong. I'll go over 7 reasons why you may want to think about delaying your CPP to age 70. If you watched our other videos in the series, it'll feel like I'm beating this information into you, and maybe I am. I want you to remember that taking CPP at 60 reduces your benefit by a 0.6% every month you take that early before you're 65 years old. That's a maximum early redemption penalty of 36%. And yes, I know that's not the technical language for it, but I am using the word penalty on purpose to highlight that you are giving something up. On the other hand, waiting past 65 gives you a 0.7% monthly increase to a maximum boost of 42% in total benefits. That alone should be a pretty solid reason to consider delaying your benefit until you're 70 years old. But I have to show you why most planners lean towards delaying the CPP. The first reason, maybe you're still working. See, a lot of people keep working past the age of 65. If you're one of them, holding off on your CPP can help you avoid getting an additional tax hit. See, your employment income will be your base. Then the CPP gets added on top of that. If the combined amount pushes you into the next tax bracket, maybe you're better off deferring the CPP benefits. You can continue to work and earn money without increasing your overall tax liability. If you take the CPP early and you decide to keep working, you can opt to continue to make CPP contributions and qualify for what's called the post-retirement benefit. I won't get into that here, just so I can stay on topic. And also, I guess that gives me another video idea, which is pretty good. Gotta feed the algorithm, right? And speaking of which, please like this video. It's a small ask, but it really does help spread useful information like this. Let's move on to reason number 2, tax planning. If you got other sources of income, like pensions, RSPs, or rental properties, holding off on the CPP until you're 70 can help you get more intentional about your tax situation. You can draw down on these other assets before you're 70, which will really help lower your overall tax burden throughout your life when the CPP kicks in as well. For example, you could strategically withdraw from your RSPs or convert it into a RIF to spread out your taxable income over your retirement years. This approach will allow you to stay in a lower tax bracket and keep more of your hard-earned money. We prefer to really deregister some of these tax-deferred accounts early. Let's say that you're supposed to be eligible for $12,000 a year of CPP benefit. That's at least $60,000 that we can draw from your RSPs or RIFs over the 5 years between 65 to 70. In most cases, this reduces your overall tax bill in your lifetime by melting down the RSPs sooner. That also reduces the likelihood of having a massive estate liability from your registered accounts when you pass, because anything that's inside the RSPs or RIFs will be added to your taxable income on the year of death. Reason number 3. This could help you maximize your old age security. First and foremost, you need to understand that the OAS and CPP are not the same benefit. When you turn one on does not mean you have to turn on the other. All right, let's get that clarified. If you don't need both CPP and OAS benefits at 65, think about starting the OAS first, since delaying it will only increase your benefit by 0.6% every month, while the CPP will increase by 0.7% every month. By taking the OAS earlier than the CPP, you're really making sure you get the most bang for your buck. Additionally, OAS benefits are subject to clawback. If your income is already close to the income threshold, which is $86,912 in 2023, you may want to consider delaying CPP and relying on the OAS and other sources of income and trying to avoid that threshold. Before we jump into the next reasons, I just want to ask again and remind you to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe to our channel for more helpful financial tips and tricks to maximize your retirement. Your support helps us create more content for you. So let's go back on to that list. Reason number 4. You want to max out those lifetime benefits. See, if you're fortunate enough and you have a good family history of long life and you live to the life expectancy of 86 or beyond, waiting until you're 70 to take your CPP will mean a higher overall lifetime benefit. That's thanks to the sweet 42% increase in monthly payments. This increase, again, is because the government wants to encourage people to defer their benefits, which helps balance the financial load on the CPP system. That's my theory anyway. So if you're in good health and expect to live a long life, deferring your CPP benefits can make a significant difference in your retirement income. Based on the national average, this would equate to a total lifetime benefit of $439,486 if you lived until 90, comparing that to $344,461 if you took the benefit right at 65. Reason number 5. It will serve as some sort of income insurance for you and your retirement. Hopefully this point gives you additional peace of mind. Let's say you create a plan where you meet your sustainable income need in retirement even without the CPP. Let's say you're comfortable with that plan. You retire right at 65, but a few years go by, now you're 68 years old, and the market just takes a massive hit. You have the option of turning on the CPP at that time. You don't have to stick to the plan when new things come up. By having the opportunity to turn on CPP at a later time, you can be less reliant on your portfolio and you can then recalibrate your plan at that point. Maybe it makes more sense to turn on the CPP at that time instead of crystallizing your portfolio losses. Of course, if you already have a plan that continuously adjusts your investments based on your upcoming income needs, the chances of this happening is greatly reduced if you're already planning your expenditures in the next 2 years. If you're not working with a planner, we offer our fee-only financial planning services virtually. Check out the description for the links for our free initial consult. Maybe we can work together. Reason number 6. Inflation protection. CPP is adjusted for inflation, so waiting until 70 means you'll get a bigger inflation-protected payment throughout the rest of your retirement. This is a game changer if you're worried about rising costs of living or outliving your savings. By deferring your CPP benefits, you're not only increasing the amount you receive each month, but you're also protecting yourself against the potential impact of inflation. See, over the long term, this can help ensure that your retirement income keeps up with the rising cost of living, providing you with greater financial peace of mind. Reason number 7, just having a bigger guaranteed income pool, especially for the later years. See, by holding off on the CPP until you're 70, you're locking in a larger guaranteed income source for your later years where you may have a lot more concern about running out of money. That can be a real comfort at that age, at that time. See, as we get older, it's not uncommon for unexpected expenses to crop up, such as increased medical costs or long-term care needs. By having a larger CPP benefit in place, you'll have more financial resources to address these potential challenges. This will allow you to maintain the quality of life you want right now because you've already locked something in for the later parts of your life. So enjoy your retirement years to the fullest. It's important to remember that everyone's financial situation is different. So it's a good idea to chat with a financial planner or advisor who can help you figure out your needs and goals before you decide to start your CPP benefits. Factors such as your health, life expectancy, and personal financial goals will play a significant role in determining what strategy will work best for you. Delaying your CPP benefits until you're 70 can be a smart move for many Canadians under the right circumstances. But don't forget, carefully look at your own financial situation, talk to a pro to make sure that you're making the most out of your decisions for retirement. When you take the time to understand your options and make informed choices, you're setting yourself up for a more comfortable and a financially secure retirement. The decision to delay your CPP benefits until 70 is a personal one, so consider what factors will impact you, okay? Again, think about what your retirement life is gonna look like, tax planning, your employment situation. That's way too messy to just wrap up in all one video. Watch our case study for CPP, taking it at 60, 65, and 70, and comparing what kind of impact that brings to somebody's sustainable lifetime income in retirement. See you there.